Mission of India in Nicosia for one of its most distinguished cultural initiatives, Flavours of Bharat, a celebration of Indians' rich cultural identity through art, cuisine, and tradition. This flagship event reflects not only the richness of India's heritage, but also India's remarkable role as a global cultural force where cinema, art, music, and storytelling have shaped identities and connected audiences across continents for over a century. India, through its cinema, has not only entertained the world, it has influenced it and inspired it. As a screenwriter, I strongly believe that the performing arts are not simply expressions of creativity, they are bridges. Bridges between cultures, between histories, between people who may never share a common language, yet understand each other through emotion. And this is precisely what Indian cinema achieves with extraordinary power. From the humanism of Sati and Giray to the poetic intensity of Guru Tu, from visionary storytelling of Raj Kapoor to the global cinematic impact of contemporary filmmakers like Sajai Leela Bansali and S.S. Rajamouli. Indian cinema continues to evolve while remaining deeply rooted in its cultural identity. What makes it truly unique is its fearless emotional expression. It impresses emotion with complete sincerity through color, through music, through rhythm, through silence, and most importantly, through dance. In Indian cinema, dance is not an interruption of the narrative, it is the narrative, a powerful language of storytelling that transforms emotion into movement, expands reality into imagination, and invites the audience not just to watch, but to experience. And this evening, you are invited to experience exactly that through a selection of Indian film trailers, through the captivating dance performances, and through the atmosphere of this event. You are not simply observing Indian culture, you are entering it. There is also something deeply familiar in this, especially for us in Cyprus. We too are a culture of storytelling, of music, of emotion. We understand what it means to carry identity, memory, and history through art. And perhaps this is why Indian cinema does not feel distant. It feels recognizable, different in form, yet shared in spirit. This connection is not only emotional, it is also historical. India culture, and especially Indian cinema, has had a profound influence on Greek music. Many melodies from films such as Barsaat, Awara, and Mother India were adapted by Greek composers who added Greek lyrics and transformed them into major local successes. The musical borrowing became especially popular in Greece because Indian music shares important elements with Greek folk traditions. A notable example is the Greek song Kardia Mu Kaimeni, was inspired by the Indian song Dunya Mi Hum Aaye Hai from the film Mother India in 1957, composed by Nosha Ali. Another example is Dam Dam Diga Diga, originally performed by Mukesh, was transformed into the Greek song Το τελευταίο soufflé, performed by Yota Lydia, preserving the playful rhythm of the original. And the immense popularity of the film Awara in 1951 even inspired the iconic Greek song Madhubala by Stelios Kazantzidis, dedicated to the Indian star. Although Greek artists mainly adapted Indian melodies, there were also moments, especially around the 70s, when Indian artists such as Asha Bhosle and Kishore Kumar recorded songs with musical elements reminiscent of Greek folk music, a truly two-way cultural exchange. Events like Flavours of Bharat are therefore far more than cultural presentations. They are opportunities. Opportunities to discover new words, to deepen understanding, to create meaningful connections. And institutions such as the High Commission of India play a vital role in this journey, transforming culture into dialogue and dialogue into lasting relationships. This evening is also a reflection of growing cultural dialogue between India and Cyprus. With the distinguished presence of the Deputy Minister to the President, this moment becomes more than a celebration. It becomes a true meeting point, from cultural appreciation into meaningful collaboration. Because when cultures meet through art, they don't just exchange stories, they create a shared future. On a personal note, it is great honor for me that film festivals in India have recognized my work, particularly my autobiographical project Luluthkia, inspired by a part of Cyprus' modern history. As a storyteller, I am deeply committed to giving voice to stories that are often left in silence, stories of memory, identity, and human experience. For me, this recognition is more than a personal milestone. It is a meaningful connection between our cultures, a reminder that stories rooted in Cyprus can find a home in India, just as Indian cinema has found a place in hearts around the world. And perhaps this is the true power of cinema, to transcend borders and bring our worlds closer together. Although I'm joining you from afar, I feel deeply connected to this moment and to all of you present there. So tonight, I invite you to experience Indian cinema not only with your eyes, but with your hearts, to embrace its colors, its music, its rhythm, its stories. Because cinema does not simply show us the world, it brings us closer within it. Thank you.